Hello. We're just throwing down, just getting it in right now. So I noticed when I was listening to the other video that my audio was doubling over. So, I'm gonna take a look and see what the hell could potentially be causing it to do a double loop over. Hopefully nothing crazy. So, this will be a fat give me a second.
As if, how about that? How about that? I'll walk into the landscape, I won't come back. How about that? How about that? I'll walk into a wave. How about I walk into the distance till I become the distance? Would it make me the distance? How about the still life with old shoes, horse truth, deep in a blue mood with hues and gold sun views? It's the rear view and the real you that haunt you. Even here too, real soon I walk away into a way of being. Be it I meant to mean and reaching for meaning, but I'll wake up, I'm still Jacob with still life and self-love. How about
rain is nice, but gee, I don't really like getting wet. What in the world? No, I went under the awning. It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair.
Okay. I have literally zero clue what could be potentially causing the double up on the layer, like the layering up on the audio. I'm trying to figure it out. But again, I'd have to interact with the whole thing to figure it out. Oh. Well now. Is that the case? Hold the phone. Okay. Okay, I kind of have a weird idea. So, obviously I turned off that shit. I want to see if it's the game capture that's actually doing it. So I'm going to have this turned up for a second. Obviously, I'm going to mute myself because I kind of want to hear this. So, give me a sec. All right. You know, I've given up. I don't actually. I'm trying to figure it out. Something is clearly capturing it, and I do not know what. Hold on a minute. There might still be one more thing I could probably try. Give me a second. No. You know what? I give up. I literally give up. I don't know what's causing it to be capturable. I truly don't know. This is very unusual. Especially considering that, like, in terms of what we're dealing with here. Let's see here. Turn that the fuck off. That's weird. How is it that it's able to... Like, how is it able to, like, detect the audio, but then... There's nothing connecting it? Like, how is it doing this? You? No, can't be you. I think I am literally... This is probably just gonna have to be one of those things that I just never will know. I'll never know how it does it. But it just does it for some reason. I'll have to look into this when I actually get the chance. But yeah, so I got rid of any other audio captures, or anything else that might cause the double up on the audio. I'm kind of mad because it did ruin a lot of the shit from last night. So we'll just do this instead. We'll just have it be like this, and we'll go on our very little merry way. Again, it's kind of difficult to tell with certain shit. I'm gonna turn myself up, obviously, because I keep seeing comparison and contrasts of different audio stuff, and again, I feel like my voice isn't carrying or isn't like on the same level as other people. It's like way different. But then again, I also don't want to go like breaking the audio either, so like it's difficult. It's kind of difficult to tell. So I'll try to stay my distance away from the microphone to try and like negate this, but obviously I'm far too invested in this thing, so watch that go completely right out the fucking window. So yeah, apologies in advance. We're gonna go back and load this shit, and we're just gonna jump right on in. I took a quick peek at her work, curious to see how she's trying to turn... into a caricature today. Instead, the page is filled with various scribbles of what looks to be a rat. The only piece of shading for its fur is just its head, save for the white spots around its right eye. Looks like the same one she doodled on the note we passed around in history class. The Murid? Again, I feel like I am getting this completely wrong. I do not know what I am doing wrong here. The Muriel, shows its various poses and scenarios, some basic and some pretty creative. There's even one wearing a cape and wielding a ridiculous giant sewing needle like a sword. These rap doodles of yours are pretty cute. Thanks. Actually, that reminds me, look who else I drew over the weekend. She flips a couple pages of her sketchbooks and holds up one for me to see. Much to my surprise, it's none other than Mia. Jesus. Olivia decides to draw her as what I can only describe as the most flattering ways as a druggy harlot. Her clothes are even more ripped than her usual attire. Her jacket is filled with all kinds of unflattering patches. Her tail is styled into a gaudy mohawk that only detracts slightly from her face full of piercings and rings. In fact, she has a couple of ring piercings piercing her eyelids to the point that I think it would be impossible to keep her eyes open from their weight. And that's not even getting into all the tattoos that Olivia has drawn on Mina's face. I can't help but let out a snicker at the sight. You like? She's sporting a smug grin as she looks my way. Hey guys. This is nice. We actually managed to get her to open up finally. Holy shit. I mean, it's funny, but how could she even breathe with all those nose rings? Doesn't need to. She's full of hot air already. Alright. The girl chuckles at her own joke. I bet if she saw it, his steam would be blowing out her ears. Yeah, she stomped around uselessly and then do nothing else. Yeah, she'd stop around uselessly and then do nothing else. Okay. See, that's why you gotta make sure you're fucking reading right, because then you're gonna just get these rancid little sentences, and it just turns into a shit show. Seems like you have a pretty good idea of how she works. She's just predictable. It's not rocket science. Oh god, it's these two. We're interrupted by a pair of students. I recognize them, though I only know one of their names. Yo, Inko, my Humi. Don't call me that. I don't fucking know you. So, I saw that you submitted for the contest, and I just love it. It was so good, I just had to show it to my friend. Yeah, man. I had to come and see who made it, when Lenara told me all about it. And when she told me, I was like, oh my god, I just knew when I saw you had, that you had an artistic spirit, whatever. Pretty damn fantastic, especially for a newbie. I'm a bit taken back by her backhanded compliment. Still, it's a compliment. The first real one I've heard since coming to St. Hammond. About my art, I mean. Oh my gosh! I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Kara. It's nice to meet you. I don't... This is the voice. Yep, I'm sticking with this. I don't care. Like... Yeah, likewise. Cool. I mean, it's not that great of a piece. It's just something I had on hand. Last minute? Damn, you're selling yourself way too short there. Oh, sorry, that was her. I thought that was Inko. Whoops. Damn, you're selling yourself way too short there. I'm sorry to say, I don't know how relevant these girls are going to be in the later end of the story, but I will say this. I definitely don't like What's-Her-Face. And I don't know her enough to make an adequate call, but if she's friends with her, then there's gotta be some personality traits there that are not all attractable, quote-unquote. But, anyways. Yeah, your work is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm thinking we should hang out sometime. Oh, shut up! It's like, oh... I thought that said shut up! I'm so glad that that's the case, that this was already fucking confirmed right out the gate. Oh! She's now looking! Oh god, Olivia's now looking. Whew. Oh, you slut, stop trying to get into his pants. Oh shit, the bell's ringing soon. Already? Damn. Is it weird that I got this because no thanks to VR chat? Is that a little weird to admit? I know that voice because these fucking guys. Well, it was nice seeing you again, Inko. Keep up the great work. Be seeing you later. Yeah, be seeing you real soon, Inko. I can't help but smile as my new friends wave their goodbye and depart. A heady feeling of joy washing over my head as I reply to their words of praise repeatedly. In the corner of my eye, Olivia's smile reflects the overwhelming cheer I'm feeling. Though it seems to vanish the moment I look her way. Seems like you're becoming the talk of the school. I mean, I hope that I'd get some positive feedback about my work, but I didn't realize it'd be that good. Olivia chews her lip in contemplation before turning to me. Say, Inko, can I see your submission? Sure, give me a second. Luckily, I'm prepared, as not only do I have my portfolio drive, but I finally set up the cloud drive for it. It's as simple as opening up an application on my phone and swiping to the exact digital copy to present it to Olivia. Ta-da! I consider it my magnum opus. Magnum opus. I finally got to say it. Same here, I don't normally get to say magnum opus either. Anyways, you keep a copy of it on your phone? I got my whole portfolio in cloud storage. I learned from I learned it was good practice from a couple of artist blogs. So, what do you think? Oh, Olivia squints at my phone as she does her best to formulate her opinion. It's nice. The compost of it is really something. You mean composition? Yeah, that. You did great, Inko. Huh, getting a compliment from Olivia from my work feels a bit alien to me. Again, love the reactions. But maybe, just maybe, this was the start to something new. Yeah, I can almost feel it now! Inko G. Nito, ace photographer, capable of capturing masterpieces through a photo lens. Yeah! That has a nice ring to it. I don't know why, this is giving me, like, huge quest vibes. Olivia must see my self-congratulatory grin because her own drops. Alright, you did good. Don't let it go to your head. When the grinning remains, she forces it off by elbowing me in the chest. Get! Warned you. That's gonna leave a bruise. With that exchange behind us, Olivia and I get ready for class. As the norm by now, Mr. Lidekin begins class with some violent abuse of school property. Good morning, good morning. Now settle down, we've got an announcement to go over. I sit back in my seat, subtly feeling out the spot where Olivia smacked me to the side to check. Yep, bruised. Sheesh. As the pale pterodon? Is it pterodon? I think it's a pterodon is what they're saying. The pale, because it is a fucking pterodactyl, so it makes the most sense to be for the P to be silent. I don't know. The pale pterodon continued to, on reading the announcement sheet like he did every day. I found myself lost in my own thoughts. Nothing else really happens when I'd consider out of the ordinary. Things that are new, like the school itself, are finally starting to become mundane. I will never find this teacher mundane, no matter how many fucking people sit here and tell me otherwise. But the fact that she's smiling, and the fact that I'm actually starting to enjoy the company, like, it's actually not just this, like, awkward, like, fucking start off. Now it's actually something fairly interesting. Later at lunch, I'm rattling off the best stand-up to Olivia while Damien's out getting seconds. Liz had retreated to her usual space in the rafters. And then he says, "Oh, goddamn!" Olivia's hand flies to her nose, trying and failing to contain the snort-filled laughter. It sets off a chain reaction as my own laughter spills over my mouthful of cheap school burger. Ha! God, you suck at comedy, Iko. Olivia drinks greedily from her canteen to alleviate her sore vocal cords. Is that why you're all out of breath? It was a petty laugh. Or it was a pity laugh. Stick to photography. You got a better one? The mood is slow and subtle, but Olivia has caught her breath as she speaks with a snide smile. In fact, I do. So, a Triceratops, a T-Rex, and a Rhinorex find a lamp. Her mouth clamps shut, her eyes go wide. Ah, perfect. I was looking for you too. Olivia's casts her eyes down to her lunch, spearing her mystery meat fucking roughly with the talon. Hey, Ben, what's up? I figured I'd come by and congratulate you on your submission entry. This again. I mean, is it my best piece? But all the praise for it is still surprising. It's exhilarating, all of these compliments and everything. Thanks, man. Hey, maybe I'll be the winner of the contest. What do you think, Olivia? The green gator girl flinches. Ben shakes his head. Also, Olivia, great catching you here. Principal Scalar wanted me to remind you that you need to clean up after yourself. Leaving messes in classes can disrupt students on their other periods. Scalar said that? Why not tell Olivia herself? She's busy and tired of reminding you. Olivia scoffs at the mention of our principal, yet keeps her mouth firmly closed. Must not be that important then. Iko, I just spent my entire second period cleaning up her mess because she's not taking anything seriously. It's not supposed to be I'm not supposed to be Scalar's errand boy, and I'm certainly not supposed to be a personal janitor. I'm left to frown at Olivia giving Ben the silent treatment. I was wrong. Was it wrong of me to think that she'd be more open with everyone else like she is with me? Well, okay, to be fair, on one hand, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I am going to make this quick little interjection and just say this. Somebody in this fucking school, and I don't know who, suggested to use the cripple thing. So, I think Ben may have done it, but then again, I also feel like if you don't know a person enough, it's fine. Like, it's just that, but she's also... I don't really know. Though, don't make a mess, I guess, for the fucking thing. Also, now that I'm looking at this, what the fuck is Ben's story? Has anybody got an idea what the fuck Ben's story is? I also don't know what the score is. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Score Inco support false. I see. This is the thing I don't know. This shit gets enabled or disabled whenever. I'm scared of this. This is probably like the scariest fucking thing. Anyways, do you know how hard it is to scrub baking soda out of the carpet once it's dried? Isn't baking soda good for cleaning? Can you just try not to make other people's lives harder? Ben, what the hell? I didn't mean that. I went too far, sorry. Olivia tries shooting me in indifferent gaze. It cracks a bit into embarrassment when I don't return it. Ben's comment is completely uncalled for. I can't just stand around if she's not even going to defend herself. Come on, Ben, leave her alone. My point being, Olivia, this is completely ridiculous. I expect better from you. Expect? How can you have expectations for her? That came out a little wrong. Well, I expect her to do the bare minimum and not waste my time. Olivia doesn't even bother looking at Ben. Instead, she's looking at me with that sad face until she quietly wheels away from us. I think I went a little too far there. Man. He pinches his... Nothing happened. Alright, good. He pinches his brow and sighs. And left standing there with the student council president. I wonder what I had done to earn me Olivia's ire just now. That bad? Mia really wanted me to have lunch with her today. She's definitely going to give me an earful after school. He glances at his phone and grimaces at the notifications. Spoke too soon. She's giving me one now. Well, you should probably grab your lunch while... I should have done a nerdy voice for this fucking asshole. Anyways, grab your lunch while there is still time. Ben glances up at the one of the clocks in the school in the lunchroom. There is only about 10 minutes of lunch left. Bah, you're right. But the lines usually closed 5 minutes ago. His fist hammers his palm with whatever. Anyways, you use the vending machines out there. Anything good there? I've been enjoying the Atomic Hot hold on. Taquitos. Yeah, taquitos recently. But Damien tells me he has a bigger fan of Bitter Melon Bites. Bitter Melon it is. I don't think my tail could handle the amount of capsaicin? Whatever, spice. Just call it spice. You don't gotta fucking say the actual thing, alright? Just call it spice. Ben gets up from his seat. Alright, I'll go check it out. One of his feet gets caught in the stool and he stumbles head first. Right into Davian's tray, smacked high with the mystery meat. He faceplants right through the tray onto the floor. On the bright side, the mystery meat cushion cushions his fall. On the dark side, the mystery meat cushions his fall. Whoa, Ben, you alright? I jump from my seat to go help him up. Blech. Instinctively, I look around the cafeteria. All eyes are on us. I already hear it starting. Various murmurs about the safety of the school council president. Murmurs that start breaking into jeers. I know how this saga dance goes. It's over for Ben. He gets up and dusts off his blazer. Not exactly what I meant when I said meet and greet, Davian. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. All of a sudden, the entire attitude of the cafeteria shifted before my eyes. People are now leaving. The jeers were deflected into general amusement that permitted throughout the room. Whatever. One of the nearby students stands up and hands him a few napkins to wipe his face off. Hey, thanks. How does he manage to stay composed while covered in school mystery meat? I'm both impressed and jealous. You okay? Thought you couldn't eat meat. Nah, even if I swallowed any, it'd take a lot more than that to really be an issue. I'll be fine. Thanks for the concern, though. Even as he brushes off the lunchroom grime, Ben carries himself with dignity. if that had been me, this guy has some serious quick wit. No, there's probably a little more to it than that. Man, I was looking forward to eating that. Oh, I know. Why on earth did you even have that much meatloaf? I asked the cafeteria lady earlier this morning to let me have the leftovers. Although now it's gonna a bit to waste. Oh god. Although it's gone a bit to waste. Why am I fucking thinking of gonna? Man, my fucking eyes right now. Maybe I need to go see a doctor for this sort of shit. Jesus. He eyes the remains on the floor. Some poor janitor's gonna have to mop up fucking all of that. God damn it, whatever. Maybe. Don't even think about it. The bell's signaling our next class tolls. The fist fights and gang wars cease on command, and everyone start milling towards the exit. The cafeteria empties enough that I can clearly see the Ben-shaped meatloaf angel on the floor. There's a familiar rubbery textured feeling on my fingertips. My instincts had kicked in, hands going for my camera to capture the moment. After which a sense of shame rolls over me. That would even consider capturing something like this, especially when it's happened to my friend. I get up from my seat with a heavy sigh and finally head to my next class. I hope Ben will have the time to clean up before photography. He's got 5 minutes. Ugh. Man, I feel for this man. On my way to photography, I'm still a bit caught up by what had just happened. I think I'm starting to see how Ben accomplished that. I mean, ordinarily, an incident that embarrassing would be just detrimental to your social standing. Okay, I don't know why we're pausing here. Something is about to happen. I don't like where this is going. Second off, something's up with Ben. There's some fucking shit going on between Ben and Olivia. I don't know what, but that something is just, I don't know how to feel about it. Obviously, if you caught the insinuation, I still think that there's some bullshit happening. And I don't know what exactly, but I think Ben may have been the one who suggested to use the disability for whatever reason. And I really don't like that. That says a lot about Ben. And so far with how Ben's acted towards Olivia, I can't be for certain at saying that he's redeemable at this point. I think he may be just gone. Who knows? On my first day, I went through something like that. An event so humiliating, people were spreading rumors for days. Yeah, but you're able to walk away from it. Sure, they died out pretty quick, but the fact is it happened. One moment everything is fine, then suddenly something you couldn't have even seen coming just upends your life. Stuff like that can happen all the time, and to anyone. Stop jinxing. Stop jinxing. I swear to God, I'm gonna get fucked, aren't I? It's something that always terrifies me, or has always terrified me. It's something that just happened to Ben only. He was exempt. He was quick on his feet and diffused the situation faster than it could have if it really shitted itself. I'm not even gonna do that. It's like disaster avoidance. I seriously think it's the most important skill one can have. To have everything under control, to see trouble from a mile away and make it a non-issue even when it takes you out by surprise. That sort of social capital is something I need. Maybe it's a little selfish, but if I were seen that way, then all of a sudden happenings would be forgiven instantly. Of course, Ben isn't alone. The world is full of people with that skill. Only I'd be lying if I said most of them deserved it. Most people able to get away with stuff use their unique ability for just that, getting away with the stuff. That should be seen as a blessing blessing of a social buffer is just some enabling trait of theirs, a charismatic, get out of jail free card. If I had that ability, I'd use it to push myself to my limits both artistically and productively. That's not the second time. He said that like twice now. What is he talking about? What the fuck is he on about? He would push himself to his artistic ability. I don't like what he's referring here. That's like the second time he said that. That's my ultimate goal. Ben is one of the good ones, definitely. He's definitely earned my respect over this. The question remains, though, how do I get like that? That line of thinking is cut off as I round the next corner. Mia, wanted to talk to you, Olivia. At the center of the hallway intersection, I see Mia and Olivia. Oh, God. I like how they tried to shadow the other two girls. I knew there was something wrong with them. I fucking knew it. I didn't like those fucking two. Oh, come the fuck now, Olivia. Don't be such a killjoy. I'm trying to be nice here. The grin on Mina's face is jovial as she stands before a wheelchair-bound girl, her tail lazily swaying as she eyes Olivia. Man, I never realized how lethal those spikes on her tail look. A little scared here. After all, I have to be nice to someone as talented as Olivia, don't I? Behind her, a pair of similarly smiling, Saurian girls. Actually, wait a minute. Those two. They're Mia's friends? I mean, she knows her way around the palette and canvas. Right, Olivia? A paraplegic Picasso here. That's you, right? I can't imagine how useless you must feel otherwise. I'm so glad you're able to put those thoughts aside and paint some things you like. Mia takes a step towards Olivia, her previous expression taking on a more ominous air. Yet, for all that talent and untapped potential, you seem to lack some of the basics expected of a functioning young adult. Mia's lips apart, revealing a cruel grin. I hear you've been really dirty, messy little baby, leaving your stuff everywhere in class and getting it all over the place. They should stick you in a cute little bib. And the other two girls laugh, jeering loudly at Olivia. Mia snaps her finger, causing the two of them to go quiet. Ugh. Guys. I'm glad I had my suspicions about them. Something definitely is up with this shit. I still don't want to believe it. Those two. They were so nice to me. What are they doing with Mina? I know them. They're smart. They know if this is... Oh, God. They know if this is what it looks like, it's horrible. And they're not the kind of people to punch down like this. But they all decide to do this, right? So what's going on? Is there more to this situation? Mia takes another step forward, her figure now looming over Olivia as she looks down with a cruel sneer in her lips. Normally, I wouldn't waste my time trying to single you out, but I'm going to use this moment to make you get the picture. Benny was supposed to join me for lunch, but he had to stay behind and clean up after your mess. You got your issues. You can't ride a bike. Whatever. That's your freaking problem. Stop making it mine, Olivia. Or do I need to start being a problem for you? Yeah, does Ben look like your nanny? Well, she does come prepackaged with the stroller. Also, I think I got that. No, I didn't get it wrong. Okay. Come on, Mina. That's crossing the line. Not like... Okay, yeah, I'm fucking for a second there. I keep fucking flipping between the two. My brain is just having a gasm. Not like she could stand up to you or anyone. What? I'm just chatting with Live here. Or sorry, with Liv here. But if I did hurt your feelings, I'm really, really sorry. Kara's beak clicks loudly and repetitively while Lanera's hand covers her maw to hide a giggle. Oh, don't take it so personally, Livia. I'm just teasing you. Right, Liv? We're all just one big happy family here. I was about to say fucking, my bad. Lord knows some of us here could use one. Okay. I don't even know how to respond to that. I want to hear both sides of the story here. What history Mia and Olivia have for for a confrontation like this? I think getting this upset over her missing lunch with Ben is extreme, but Mia's friends remain by her side, completely steadfast against Olivia. Is it that bad? And yet Olivia says nothing to hear. She has her head atop the knuckles. Oh, they're zooming in. Okay. She has her head atop the knuckles of her hand, like I would during Procline's history lesson. There were moments where Olivia's tail would press onto the floor, shifting her chair back or to the side. It looks like she was attempting to sidestep the conversation with that muscular tail, but Mia's own movements cut off her escape attempts. Mia returns a calm stare. There's no motion, but the staring contest was a fight of its own way, and the first to look away would lose. Olivia's frigid indifference against Mia's piercing gaze. Kira ends up dropping her phone, and both glare at her simultaneously. A draw. Kira, I swear I'll kill you one of these days. Olivia takes the opportunity to move past Mia. Mia takes no time to toughen her stance and continue her spew of insults. What, leaving so soon? No response. And so quickly. That's almost normal walking speed. I was honestly thinking, you need a cooler nickname to go with your Need for Speed, Hot Wheels. In an instant, Olivia stops to a squeaking halt. Gone was her stoic face. In its place were eyes wide with shock. How the hell? Olivia's pace falters. Mia quickly steps ahead again and places a foot on her left wheel. Okay. Your brain dead finhead friend told me back in gym class. He went on about how you had it back. Wait. Oh. Damien. Hey. I just want you to remember this. Compassionate to a detriment. To a detriment. Ooh. Boy, that's not good. That's gotta hurt. Damn. He went on about how you had it back when you were still soiling your diapers. Honestly, I think you should embrace it. So say it. Oh, this is fucking humiliating, Olivia. Well? Are you retarded, you stupid bitch? Fucking say it. Oh, man. God, you need fucking speech therapy too? Say it! Hot Wheels! Hot Wheels. See, I know you could do it. Kind of fitting. I agree with half of it. Olivia's claws dig into her armrest. Maybe it's the nuance, Maybe that's the nuance. The point is that only half of it works. Mia turns and looks at Kira and Lunar. I can't eliciting? Is that eliciting? I think that means eliciting. Yeah, eliciting some more giggles from them. I'm sure you wouldn't mind us making it cool again though, right? I mean, you were such a winner back then. Mia leans in close, her voice now a harsh stage whisper as she glares daggers through Olivia. What's wrong, Hot Wheels? Don't want to talk anymore? Am I not good enough for you? Even from afar, I could tell that Olivia is starting to lose her composure. Her tail lays limp on the floor, as if the energy to hold it was drained away. Oh my god. I think this is bullying. I don't want to believe it, but it's undeniable by now. This is textbook bullying. It's unfair. It's like when you're in line to use the restroom after hours and hours of waiting and someone cuts in front of you. Completely inexcusable. This is the part where I should step in? What do I even say? I have to at least try, right? It's my duty as a fellow student. Maybe I don't need to say anything at all. Just be present for Olivia against the Horde. It certainly wouldn't help if I got an even bigger target on my back for Mia. Olivia wrenches herself free from Mia's foot and continues down the hall. The others follow like vultures. Oh man, I need to think and act fast. My legs move on their own and I cross the hallway. I'm instantly noticed Mia's already registered my presence, and her expression changes. My heart starts beating quicker and harder. Time's up for being indecisive. Show support for Olivia. Defend Olivia. Oh. Oh. Fuck, I don't know what to pick. Oh, this is why couldn't they just be one choice? This is technically what is happening. Show support for Olivia or defend Olivia. Fuck. Oh man, I gotta think about this. What does that mean, show support for Olivia or defend Olivia? I'm scared to wonder what he's going to do. This is exactly why I don't like these like fucking options, because it's like, this is like a make or break. She's right there. Do I show support for Olivia? Like, I don't understand. What do I do? Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, this sucks. Fuck, this sucks. What do I pick? What do I pick? Here's the problem. If I pick the defend, I don't know if that's going to be a bad thing. But if I show support for Olivia, I don't know what that's going to do either. What do I do? This is the kind of lady that I'm pretty sure if we just... Fuck. Fuck. Oh. My heart is wrenching at the moment because if I defend her... Okay. If I defend Olivia... then that would be feeding into this bully mentality bullshit and causing issues down the road, and I don't want that to happen. But if I show support for Olivia, I don't know what that's gonna do either. I don't know. That's the problem with this, is, like, I don't know if I should, like... Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. What do I do? I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to defend Olivia. I really, really do. But I also don't want to sit here and deal. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's gonna happen if I choose to show support for Olivia. I don't know. That's the problem here, is what do? I don't fucking know. This girl's bigger than me. Probably gonna kick my ass. I would defend her ass, but... Man. I don't know. My gut is telling me to do it, but my fucking heart is saying to show support. Let's just show support for Olivia, because I don't know. As much as I want to go off on Mia and her posse, Olivia wouldn't want me to try and stand up for her again. Not after I tried to handle it with Ben. Besides, I'd probably fumble my words and make myself look like a fool anyway. So, there's really not much I can do. But what I can do is but I can't do nothing. I say nothing, do nothing, just wait for Olivia to pass by. She stops with a bit of confusion, but quickly remembers she's currently on the run. When she passes by, I follow down the same hallway, showing my pace to be slightly behind her. Olivia turns to look at me with equal parts surprised and dread? I think that said dread or dead. I think a part of her fears that I'm about to say or do something really stupid. Instead, I merely give a warm smile. To be picked on by that many people at once, all certain they're doing all certain curtain all current they're doing no wrong is terrifying. All certain they're doing no wrong. In a moment like this, she should know that someone's got her back. Even if I have nothing to offer, at least the playing field will be a bit less one-sided now that she has someone by her side. The hell? Hey now, that jacket! Oh, that was her. Hey now, that jacket! And I know that bullseye from the head from a mile away. The group starts following behind us. Olivia glances over me, and I return another small smile. Well, well, if it ain't Baldy. Coming in to save the day or something? I don't respond, instead keeping my head forward and keep on... I keep my head forward and keep on walking with Olivia. They seem to catch Mia a bit off guard as I can hear the gears in her mind visibly start to turn. Hey, I'm still talking to you, Hot Wheels! The sounds of shuffling boots start to gain on us. Just cause you have Baldy here now to protect you isn't gonna save your hide. Neither him or any of your dipshit friends. I could see Olivia's claws digging into her armrest at the nickname, but otherwise she maintains her apathetic leer. The more we walk, the more obscenities Mia keeps blurting out, and we try blurting out to try and get the rise out of either of us. This is why you don't have any real friends. You skipless salamander. I don't know if Olivia has a plan, because I can't fully understand why she's letting Mia walk all over her like this, but I remain steadfast and believe that she knows what she's doing. It's all I can really do. Who'd even want to be, with a cripple like you? I could hear Mia laughing at her own words. Olivia, please change your mind and waste this bitch. Olivia. Ah, so you got something to say now, Hot Wheels? She shrugs. If that's how you feel, Mina. What? Olivia doesn't say anything else. She only turns around and begins to wheel herself down the hallway. For a moment, I stand in place and watch Mia tries to process what happened. Even her posse looks confused, unsure of what to say. You really got her, Mina? Yeah, definitely showed that leathery bitch. Mia jerks her head to her cohorts and glares at them, angered by their pity comments. Then she stares me down with obsidian daggers in her eyes. Well, that's my cue to leave. With a glance of a headless chicken, I scramble down the hallway to catch up to Olivia. Rounding the corner, there's no Olivia to be found. Where'd she go? Suddenly, I hear Lenara's voice echoing down the hallway, followed closely by Mina's. Mina, what are you doing? Get back here, you fucks! Oh no. Oh, no. Not alone. Not with them. Dread fills me as I hear the pursuing predator's heavy footsteps approach me. I grab from behind. I'm dead. Oh, whoa! Suddenly and violently pulled aside, right into the school's elevator by the collar of my neck. Olivia. Oh, thank God it wasn't Mina. She jams the key into the slot and smashes the button to the second level. The doors close. We hear Mira roar out for us. Next time I see those two again, I'll make sure that oversized cue ball has to use that wheelchair of hers instead. There we go. That's what it was. Bow, we got it. Also, we got a second score for Olivia. I don't know what the fuck that even means, but alright. Thankfully, the elevator doors close shut, and the car jerks upwards before making its ascent. Never knew I'd feel... Oh, she's right there. I'd feel grateful to be in this death trap. As I catch my breath and I had unknowingly held my eyes align a pair of silvery serpentine eyes. I appreciate what you did for me back there. I'm surprised. Not sure what to say. Sorry, not sure what to say back, really. Instead, I smile back and nod. I return and give... she gives me a half smile before recomposing herself. You should roll with me in the elevator now. How come? Well, you've just become enemies with her. If she sees you, you'll be a wad of gum under her boot. Oh, joy. Yeah, your best bets is to just avoid her now. This way, you stay out of the hallways. I appreciate it. Don't mention it. Wait, the elevator will stop Mia from beating the snot out of me and the rest of... beating the snot out of me and the rest of the school? Yes. We hear a small electronic being of the elevator and the doors slide open. History class is as bland as it usually is. Procley continues proudly on about some sort of historical event, but most of my attention is on Olivia. She has her hoodie over her head and looks lost in thought. That altercation must have shaken her up more than I had thought it would be. A part of me wants to ask if she'll be okay, even though I already asked 3 times already, but the last thing I would want to do is prod at her. Soon enough, class nears its end, and Olivia uses her accommodation to leave the class early. Besides, we can talk about it after school if she wants to anyways. The more I think about it, the more I realize that I had my first real confrontation with a bully at school. I'd heard once that when you get into a fight the first time, you throw up from the adrenaline. No fists were thrown, but I feel about the same right now. I wring my hands together to try and steady them. Jeez, I'm a wuss. I stood up to Mia with Olivia, and I ended up in this mess. The final class ends, and I'm set free for the day. Stepping out of St. Hammond's main entrance, I'm surprised to see my friends huddled together in a tightly knit group. I usually don't see any of them after school. I always assume they left as soon as the bell rang. Hey guys, what's going... Inko! Damien looks exceptionally worried as he glances at me. Inko, you believe me, right? Pardon? Olivia's nostrils flare with an exasperated snort. I didn't mean any of that to happen. What's the matter, Damien? When Mia asked about that nickname stuff, from so long ago, I just blurted it out. She didn't say she'd use it for something so unscrumptious, whatever. I'm ashamed it took me more than a moment to figure out what was happening. I guess Damien feels, culpable for what Mia said, but why? You don't know what that word means? Who cares? Inko, really? I didn't mean any fuck. I didn't mean for any of that to happen. Blech. I'm having a struggle here. Hey, I believe you, man. Your heart was in the right place. Olivia told us what happened with Mia, calling her some nickname? Damien leans back over the unresponsive Olivia, hands spread in supplication. She said you were there too. Yeah. Olivia, you loved that nickname way back when you were a kid. Damien's words were dismissed with a roll of her smoky eyes. He really didn't mean it, Olivia. I know already! For a split second, she bore Ro up a row of sharp teeth. What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. My brain right now. What the fuck are you even going on about? For a split second, her bore row of sharp teeth before gnashing her maw in frustration. Olivia's nostrils flare out with a huff of hot breath again, and I could practically see everything from her day finally weighing on her. Holy shit. Hold on 1 second here. Oh! We're gonna try to end the day, but yeah, let's see. You were just being you again, Damien. Sometimes I wish you weren't, but whatever. There's a grittiness in her voice once more, but she continues on. She holds up her canteen to her lips, but drops it immediately. Empty again. The grit of her voice is back, but she presses on. And the nickname is just that, a nickname. I don't want to hear it again. Especially from her, and especially if it's just to get under my skin. Olivia stares at Damien for a while before breaking contact to glance at Liz and I. Why not? Wait, did I just say that? Why did I ask that? It just kind of came out. Liz notices Damien still... Liz notices Damien still organizing his thoughts. Seeing as neither of us are going to answer coherently, she sighs. Well, I wasn't around for this, but when they were freshmen in middle school, Damien and Olivia would take the bus every weekend to the arcade in the city. I guess he came up with the nickname around then, and it stuck. That's halfway right, but I didn't come up with it. I had brought a chunk of change for us to play, for us to use to play stuff with each other. Oh, we're actually, we're just hyper-focusing on Damien now. Okay. A match on just about anything there was a quarter. Probably still is, but I don't think I won even once. Once she stood to win something, it's like a switch went off in her head. I've never seen Olivia get like that. Some of the teenagers were watching too. They saw everything. A couple challenged her once. I ran out of cash. Sure enough, she ended up clearing house all afternoon. It was all she'd talk about at school all week until we could go back for more. Only took a month for her to be recognized as the local champion. Sometime along the way, people started calling her Hot Wheels. Don't remember really who or when, but I do know it's proof she got that fire in her. Wow. Yeah, that's... I had fun back then. I guess I forgot I wasn't supposed to bring it up. Have things really changed that much? And you did. Again. Damien hisses at himself. Oh! You can't blame him. He's just... Dude. He even apologized already. For Christ's sake, let the man go. He didn't think too much about it. He didn't know that this motherfucker was gonna pull some bullshit. He really didn't know. Sorry. You just can't help yourself. But you're right. That was the best time of my life. The name Hot Wheels belongs to a 10-year-old me, not current me. Hey, it's a great story. To be recognized so well that you get a cool nickname sounds amazing. Being a champion, being a winner. Why all the disdain for the title? I'm not. What? I'm not a winner anymore. Because you don't go to an arcade anymore? If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's only like half an hour away. Olivia looks at Liz like she just recommended everyone to watch the newest Netsticks anime. Well, if this story's anything to go by, I'd like to see you be a winner again. Olivia's breath seemed to hitch for a moment. I'm sure these guys wanted to see it too. Damien's the one that dragged you to our lunch table all this time, right? Looks at... Sorry. Why? I almost did like a third person thing. Look at him. He's nearly kneeling over because he was afraid of losing that part of you. And Liz, I think I'd like to see why you and Damien are really close friends. Yeah. And just as quick as I gained the bravado to speak up, my words left me immediately. I think I accidentally put Olivia on the spot there. Whoops. Well, I haven't seen this face. Her tail rolls along the ground in a bit of contemplation. You guys really care that much about it. I wouldn't mind it from you guys. All at once, Damien lights up. Yes! Alright, Hot Wheels is back! You guys now refer to Liz as... you guys now refers to Liz and Eco. Oh, sorry, you guys now refers to Liz and Inko. Damien shows drop for a moment, but he quickly recovers. Hey, if we're getting that name out again, we should go visit the arcade together sometime. I'd rather not. Okay, then how about a better nickname, like Death Roll? Olivia swings her tail around to trip him, but he's fast enough to jump over it. Damien's words flood out as he contemplates the new nickname for Olivia to try and appease her, many of which are shot down by her, or leave Liz and I chuckling. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Gradually, our giggles died down, and the four of us chatted a bit more about the day in general. Eventually, Damien and Liz headed their respective ways, with Olivia deciding to stick around. Most of the school has filtered out their various homebound rides to their after-school activities, leaving Olivia and I all alone. Hey, I'll roll with you. Really? I mean, I don't mind, of course. And it's nothing. The house is only a few blocks away anyway. Besides, I'm sure someone should beat you up and take your lunch money if I didn't. There's plenty of time to make it to the next trade, so the two of us take it easy. The sun finally managed to break through the autumn clouds, making the walk almost unseasonably warm. Man, I thought the last day of summer was weeks ago. It was. I don't mind. It's staying warm longer, though. Feels pretty great to me. Olivia gives her chair an extra hard push, letting herself glide by unaided for long enough to stretch out her arms and bask in the sunlight. I might have figured you would like the heat. Oh, what? Because I'm a dino? No, not like that. I'm just playing. Relax. You're pretty touchy with that stuff, aren't you? The two of us finally make it to the trade platform, nestled as it is off on the main street. I can see the train a few blocks away. Our walk timed up with its arrival perfectly. Just think it's important to be educated is all. Even if you're what, the only human at our school? Olivia flashes me a cheeky grin as my train pulls up. I've got to admit, but her mischievous nature is a little infectious. You said that with the laugh, you little shit. I think me and you both know what's going on here. As the train doors open, I leave Olivia with one final jab, something I know she'd appreciate. Hey, whatever you say, Hot Wheels. I neatly dodge out of the way of her slashing claws, stepping smartly into the train as the doors close. Iko, you son of a bitch! Get back here! Oh. As the doors ding shut behind me, I could see the irate and still blushing Olivia waving her fist as the train begins to pull away. Still giggling, I managed to squeeze myself into the seat next to the yellow-scaled woman, smelling faintly of hot dogs. You know, I must pay for that comment later. Or I'm gonna pay for that comment later, I don't know. But the look on her face was totally worth it. That was so... What a way to... Oh, man, that recovery. Ugh. Man, my soul. Day's over, though, right? Also, the school year progresses, and the days start to feel like they're moving along much faster. Okay. Nope, that's it. We're done. We're gonna come back tomorrow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My fucking... And maybe, okay, again, it feels like every choice and decision I'm doing, it's like, okay, it's going against what I feel, but I'm trying to think with like reason and logic here because I don't want to screw this up, right? But the reason why I was so hesitant, like that would have been a make or break situation. I would have defended if I was like put on spot like that. Because at that moment, it's like, okay, you need to back off. Like, what do you think you're doing? Kind of shit. But, oh, man. That's so scary. Rip the homie. Well, you made it in time, but too bad it's like towards the end of the fucking stream. Since we're now actually fucking here, let's do myself a quick little save. Oh, man. Dude, my heart goes out to that guy. Fucking Damien is just... Yeah, you dummy. I don't know what you're doing, but it's fine. You got a lot to... trust me, you got a lot to, like, you know, catch up on. Because a lot of shit... Like I think I said before, I like the progress of this. Where you have all of this, like... It feels kind of like, you know, a lot... Like it feels kind of short. But it gives you so much. Like, it's ridiculous how much shit happens in a day. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. But yeah, I'm obviously going to try winding it down just a minute, but I do want to talk about some stuff that I have seen, because I know it's been a while. So, let's just, back to the main menu, yeah? And let's just quit. Alright. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for outing me out, you son of a bitch. There we go. So, that fucking game. Good so far. Actually, it's kind of quiet in here now all of a sudden. Whew. Was definitely not prepared for this. But from what it looks like, that audio shit. Yeah, dude, everything feels different when you're moving between states. It seriously feels like super jarring. When we were on that Hawaii trip, that fucking thing, like, it felt like when we came back, it felt like super different. Everything felt way off. It was like fucking weird. It was strange. Also, again, why is it that... I wonder what is causing the thing. Hold on a minute. Yeah, actually, leave it right there. Yep, okay, perfect. I was gonna say, I don't know what causes the audio to do its thing, but whatever the fuck. That shit's kind of ridiculous. But besides the point, I'm about to add an extra layer of bullshit to the mix. Where is... Ooh, okay, now I know what I gotta do. Hold on a second. Where is it? Yep. Add existing one, thank you. Yep. I need to get me some background music for this shit, so hold on a minute. Ooh. Here we go. Pretty good. I'm gonna just like I want to talk a little bit about fucking a couple things that have happened. Yeah, I know. Well, you could... How about you wait a minute, because I do want to still talk about some shit that I saw today, and that was Sparking Zero. Baby Vegeta is back. Baby Vegeta's back. Ugh. Goddamn. There are 10 slots left in that Sparking Zero thing. Who the fuck are they gonna fill? They better fill Cooler. Cooler and, like, fucking Dragon Ball Z Broly are, like, two of the biggest in terms of, like, fighting. Right? They put Cooler in, like, Dragon Ball Z Fighters. They better put him in Sparking, or I'm gonna be really pissed. Cooler is such a underrated character. He is so cool. I love his ass. And Dragon Ball Z Broly, from like the movies, everybody loves his ass. He is super popular. Who the fuck doesn't like him? Seriously. And then obviously, I only assume it's gonna be like little extras here and there, so it's not gonna be anything major, but all in all, I can't be damned enough. That shit's insane. Ugh. But I also kind of want to talk about a bit of this whole day and everything that we just saw. God. So... I don't know what it was that made me initially hesitant. I didn't even initially think about the whole Ben situation. Wait, what? Hey! Trey's... Man, come on, no. 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 I understand he's gone. Like, it would be really cool if they paid homage by doing that. But that's like adding Stan Lee to all the Marvel shit, right? Like, the cameos were good enough. Like, let the man pass on. Like, it's okay. His memory has been honored through Daima. Oh! Hey, actually, speaking of which, apparently Goku's got a new transformation, and I had fucking no idea until somebody showed me. I think it was Belmont. Yeah, Belmont showed me this. And I gotta tell you something. Fucking the transformation looks something straight out of fucking, like, One Punch Man. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Give me this. Give me this motherfucking thing for a second. Can I save this image? Yeah, I'm just gonna show it on stream because I think this is this is kind of crazy. But it's so jarring because the fucking design and everything. I don't know what it is in like reference of like what is it doing? I don't know. Hold on. DBZ. Just call it that. That's all I could really think of. It is so fucking insane. Yeah, but does he ever show up as often? Like, is he in almost everything that everybody does? Like, be honest for a second. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Yeah, dude, take a look at this. Take a look at this for a second. Tell me something. By the way, these are official screenshots. Like, somebody actually took a photo of this guy while they were watching, like, the show. Like, I get it. It's totally good homage, you know, to, like, the creator of the show and shit like that. But, oh, man. Jesus. See? Okay, so in the comics. Okay, so that's fine if they want to do that there, but I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know what else to say other than, like this transformation is so fucking cool. Be honest with yourself for a second, though. I don't think... Akira Toriyama already exists in the comic books as he is, but he is not one to just, like... He makes, like, small cameos, but he's never... Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it is Daima. It is Daima. I was trying to tell you that before. This is that new... Like, this is the new Super Saiyan transformation in Daima. Like, something's going on. I don't know what, but... He's got a new staff, and he's got that cloud shit going on. So, like what is it? Seriously, I don't know. But for the transformation, like, I'll say this. It's got two things going for it right now. I think the design is solid. That design looks so fucking cool. But, what is this transformation? It better not just be a redesign of Super Saiyan, like Super Saiyan 1 or Super Saiyan 2. And if it's going to be, which I'm kind of hoping it is, this better be like the new Super Saiyan, like, 4 transformation that they're trying to allude to. Daima? Yeah, in certain regions of the world. Like, again, this is a screenshot that was taken by somebody who was watching the show early. I don't know if it's out yet. I haven't seen a fucking lick of it anywhere. So I'm almost pretty certain that this is, like, it's a leak, essentially. Don't take my word for it, though. There are probably, the show's probably already out everywhere. I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to it. I kind of got, like, I'm kind of unsold, but maybe, but that's just because I think, like, after Super, like, after the whole, like, Dragon Ball Z Super arc, I just, see? Well, yeah, okay, so that's what it's referencing, right? But we don't actually know what it is, right? That's why I said, if it's their new version, if it's the quote-unquote, the new version of Super Saiyan 4 transformation, like, this is what the design looks like, then, oh my god, they did it really good, right? Because this shit looks good. But that Super Saiyan 4 transformation also was pretty lit on its own, so I don't see what the point of, like, sitting there and trying to incorporate something to it would be. So maybe this has something to do with the whole Super Saiyan 4 transformation, and then he figures out how to incorporate his God Key bullshit into the mix. Like, he figured out how to use his Ultra Instinct with the transformation. Or maybe it's just the God Key thing. Maybe he figured out how to, like, mix his God Key with the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. And then, bam, this is what you get. Either way, this design looks super sick. It looks so good. And the only reason I think, also, I'm going to say this now, and this is a bit of, like, you know, I'm hypothesizing at the moment, but I think that this is a Super Saiyan 4 transformation. A Super Saiyan 4 transformation is because he has the tail. Why does he have his tail back? Who fucking knows? I mean, this is Daima, so... Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. Honestly, right, he already told us he wants to fix GT, so this is probably GT Saiyan transfer. Yeah, see, now that's what I'm thinking too. But if this is that Super Saiyan 4 transformation, right? Think about it for a second. If this is this universe's version of like GTA or of his Super Saiyan 4 transformation, then again, they struck gold. This looks really good. This looks really good. And besides, like, fucking Goku before, he was literally, they played a lot of homage and, like, references to him being Sun Wukong. Like, his design and shit when he was a kid with the tail and everything before it got cut off and shit. Like, they played a lot into him being, like Monkey King level shit. So, like, to go back to that design and do something like this is really cool. Though, the only question, or the only problem I have with it is, what's up with the clouds, right? What's going on with the clouds? That's my only question with it. I'm not dissing on it because it looks really good. It's just what's with the clouds. That's my only thing. Outside of that, fucking Jesus. I can't wait for Dragon Ball Z Sparking to come out. I can't wait to see if more DLC is going to come out even after that, because I guess they're doing character trailers to try and, like, you know, get that, like, the October ready date, like whenever the game comes out, they're trying to get that date ready to go so people are, like, ready to go and be hyped. I'm hyped for Baby Vegeta and his transformations. There's still, like, 2 characters. Yeah, actually, no, one, actually. There's only one character I wish they still allowed or added when they were doing the GT, like, reveal trailer shit, and that's Super Android 16? Is it 16? Hold on, wait. No, not 16. 17. Super Android 17. I wish they got that. I wish they did Super Android 17 when they did that shit. Did they hold... hold on a minute. Okay, now that comment has a lot of implications. What the hell are you on about? Was there... I need a little history lesson here. Are you saying people complained about the Super Saiyan 4 transformation in GT? Were they like, it's racially charged? Because if that's the case... Like what the fuck? Welcome to 2024. That shit's like old news. Because GT came out so long ago. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. I love how when I typing it, it's like, why do people hate Super Saiyan Blue? Fucking Jesus. Let's see. No, Super Saiyan 4 is generally helpful and not hated by fans of Dragon Ball. What? Even though I dislike GT as a whole, Super Saiyan 4 to me is the best transformation. It's different, more stable. In my opinion, looks epic. His voice is sinister but calm. So awesome. Okay, that was just somebody saying that. Yeah, okay, so the general consensus is that Super Saiyan 4 is well liked. So what the fuck are you on about? Hey, I like Baby Vegeta. I like Baby Vegeta because it gives fucking Vegeta that little bit of oomph that he got from the Majin Buu saga. Because he only got that little power boost that was able to like go 1v1 with Goku. But it wasn't like an official thing, right? But then you got Baby Vegeta, which is just like that extra cool shit happening. Like those black hole attacks, those dark fucking attacks that he had were super cool. Hey, it don't matter to me. I found the whole thing really cool. Yeah, again, the general consensus that I'm gathering here from like all of these comments is that it's a well-liked transformation. So what the fuck are you on about with this whole like people finding it racially charged? Nobody dislikes the transformation and how he got to GT, like how he got to Super Saiyan 4. What are you seriously? Where is this coming from? Where are you getting this info? Are you getting it from like some like back-sourced website? Where the fuck are you getting this from? That is okay. But buddy, hear me out for a second. Every villain at some point needs the planet to do some shit, right? Be honest for a second. You have Cell. Cell couldn't even get, like, he couldn't even challenge any of the other Z fighters until he ate some people from Earth, right? Absorbed them so that he could become, like, stronger to fight them. So that he could get to the androids. Right? And I'm not even gonna go in depth with fucking, oh, what? Hold on. My speculation at the end, nothing but assumed why it's changed. Oh. But this is all speculation. This is all speculation. Liar? What do you mean? That's true. Cell needed people in order to get to the androids. Because if he went in, like, all defaulted like he did, he would have never have been able to have fought them one-on-one. You know this for a fact. Hell, even Piccolo commented that he was only able to barely keep up, but that's because of how many people he's absorbed. So what are you talking about? I feel like you're getting all your source of information from like some weird backdoor website. Okay. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. I'm saying that with Baby Vegeta, because he's one of the newer villains, he's just like every other carbon copy clone, but did something slightly different from the last guy. So with Cell, he needed to absorb shit, right? You're not paying attention. I'm not letting, no. You're not. You need to calm down there. You need to stop that. Listen. You need to fucking remember this. With Frieza was already powerful out the gate. It's just because of his species being powerful. He's a bit of a mutant himself, so of course he's gonna be slightly stronger, right? That was when they finally isolated Boo. After dealing with the fucking Boo before, like, that was isolating Boo down to Kid Boo. Right? Am I wrong there? That had to take a lot of reduction to get to that point. Because they had to deal with Boo's other shit. I'm not, no. Don't do that. You need to stop that. I'm so glad I'm the only one who can see this shit. You're not. You're not understanding at all. Even then, I already tried to inform you and you're still not listening. Even after all of this, you're still not listening. Fucking... All I can tell you is this. You're saying that with fucking Baby, he had to move around to do shit. He just did the same shit as fucking Majin, and he did the same thing as Cell, where he absorbed other people in order to get to a point where he can sustainably, like, take over people's bodies or do whatever he needed to do to achieve his goal. It didn't take anything more than being absorbed. I don't think you're reading these comments to yourself, or there must be a translation error somewhere in there. Did Texas like fuck your head? Like, what are you fucking doing? You're like not even listening to what I'm telling you. I just said with Baby he did the same thing as Majin and Cell. Like Majin Buu and Cell. In order for him to gain that kind of power, he had to absorb Z fighters and fucking humans. Technically, Buu didn't really need to do that since he was powerful enough as he is, but you get my point. Man, we're having a fucking argument here in the chat. Jesus. Whatever. This is fucking Dragon Ball Z shit. You could never... I love how there's never a settled agreement between anybody who is a Dragon Ball fan. It seems like everybody who's ever done this shit always, and I mean always, fucking argues like mute shit. Like it's so pointless. Perfect example being this entire discussion. I love how this is literally just a roundabout way of being like, yes, this is what it is. Oh, you want to call me? No, too bad. Fuck you. Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what you're gonna do? You little dweeb, you little dorkazoid? You're gonna deal. I want to be heard. I'm not joining in that call to have you just sit here and do this shit. Come on now. Come on now. Be for real for a second here, you little shit. Be for real. Cell had to absorb humans in order to get to the androids. He couldn't do it on his own because he needed to get to that point where he could do it, right? Majin, when fucking Goku and fucking Vegeta started fighting and doing shit, like, again, he kept believing he was the most powerful, but every time a new fighter came in, he realized, oh no, I have to absorb somebody in order to become more powerful to fight this bigger problem. And that kept happening until eventually Vegito came in and, like, kicked his ass, right? No, because you're not listening. And until you listen, then I will. Okay? Cell had to absorb people to get to a stronger level that he was trying to achieve. Majin kept running into problems, so he had to keep absorbing people in order to deal with those problems. And then finally, Baby was doing the same thing as Cell did, where he was like, I have to absorb the strongest body so I could kill these, like, dirty Saiyans. So that's what he did. Well, maybe I don't want a response if you're gonna keep cussing at me. I'm not playing this game, you dummy. Stop cussing. Okay, then what mute point do you want to argue then? I'll listen if you're going to be nice and civil about it. Do not, I don't just like cuss like a fucking asshole. Like, come on now. Be for real, for real. That was after Bobbity? Yeah. Because I'm talking about Bobbity. Or, sorry, not Bobbity. Just are fucking not Bobbity. I'm talking about just Majin Buu himself. Because, again, Majin Buu, out the gate, he's strong enough to fight and do shit, right? But he had to deal with his fucking inner bullshit. And then when his inner bullshit got, like, fucking changed, right? He, every single time, like, afterwards, he kept encountering fighters that were stronger than him, like the evil version of him, so he absorbed them to get stronger. And that kept going until eventually he encountered Goku and Vegeta, and then fucking they kicked his ass. Right? Am I wrong? Like, what's the problem here? Because he basically just did the same shit with, like, Cell and everybody else. Like, he was... If anything, it was more like on the opposite end. Like, instead of coming out the pussy being perfect, right? And then he has to absorb people to, like, make ends meet so that he can fight those, like, stronger fighters. Like, with Cell, all he had to do was literally absorb a couple people, and then he had to build himself up to that perfect form. But with fucking Majin... Like, Majin Buu, all he had to do was, like, he had to keep absorbing fighters because he was already perfect just to make ends meet. So he was, like, on the opposite end, right? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something because I feel like there's this small little mute point you have. Oh. I don't even think you're here anymore. Ah, shit. Oh, well. Yeah, that's about it. Congratulations, you got that first-handed, fucking Dragon Ball Z fight of the century. Fucking lame. Goku's new transformation? Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It could be the new GT, or it could be their new Super Saiyan 4 form. Who knows? I don't think it's a new Super Saiyan 4 form. I think that would be... meh. They should just bring it back. Everybody loves the Super Saiyan 4 form, so I don't see why it needs to be, like, taken away or hidden. And, personally... yeah, personally, I don't see any point or reason to, like, have that be taken away. Everybody loves Super Saiyan 4 form. So why does it need to be taken away? It doesn't. But, yeah. Outside of that, goddamn. Well, some real goofy shit happening in background, my lordy. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Again, I played this. This was a really nice, fun, action, little packed day of a whatever. I am probably, and this is just because, again, it's the weekend, so... probably this weekend, I am probably not even going to be as active. So don't trust my shit for anything. So I may just stream, like, on one of them. Like, on one of the days during the weekend, or maybe not. I don't know. Just don't trust the streaming schedule past Thursday. Because usually it's either A, I want to go hang out with friends and do whatever, or just, like, fuck off and do something else. It's up in the air. It's pretty inconsistent. If we're talking in terms, though, I think maybe I'll stream earlier just for the sake of Friday, to get it out of the way kind of shit. Just for this situation. Other than that, I can't really be for certain what I'm really planning on doing. So, yeah. And again, whew, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'd say outside of, trying to think here. Outside of what we've already done, yeah, no, actually, I think I'm just going to literally just be like, maybe I should just do it early, get that hour in, and then just hang out with friends and shit for the rest of the weekend, and then maybe if I feel like I want to stream maybe Saturday or Sunday, do it on those days, who knows. But yeah, this whole chapter, it felt really fulfilling, it felt really nice, and it felt really good. So yeah, for anybody out there still watching, thank you for watching this far, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. See ya.